I still can't believe how much things have changed. We hadn't heard from the Klingons for years. And now we have. Now, the Federation's at war. That was probably the last thing on my mind when I got here. It was the same for you, right? We came to Starfleet Academy to become explorers. Not all of us are fighters. Some of us are engineers, healers, scientists. We've been working hard on the ground and in space. We learned how things worked on a starship. And we learned how to work as a team. We've been getting ready to boldly go where no one has gone before. And today's your big day. Today you graduate and begin your career as a Starfleet officer. It's gonna be amazing.
I do hope so, Tilly. You've got a lot of enthusiasm.
Today is graduation day.
Graduation day?
Embarking on your training cruise, where the bulk of the ship is manned by cadets like yourself.
Awesome. So welcome to the introductory series for Star Trek Online. It's a new series I'm doing here on my YouTube channel. This particular introduction quest series video is about the Discovery Starfleet intro series. So you can pick a variety of different starting factions and the like and storylines when you start Star Trek Online, and they all have a slightly different intro path. This is the one if you had chosen to be in the Discovery timeline, which starts your new cadet in the class of 2256, less than 1 month after the terrible Battle of the Binary Stars. And at this point, yeah, we're going to go through. You'll recognize some of these characters from the Discovery series if you've watched that. In any case, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update as we continue to go through lots of Star Trek Online and beyond. Support if you can, memberships and beyond. Let's keep going.
Press A to talk with them.
Hey, there you are. Are you excited? I am very excited. Pretty soon we'll be reporting for duty on the cadet training cruise.
That we will. I'm assuming you know your assignment?
Are you kidding? I set up a triple-layer alarm sequence to notify me when the postings went up. I think I knew before some of Captain Schaefer's staff. 2 words. Chief Engineer.
Congratulations. It's quite an honor, especially for a junior.
Right? I'm still not sure if this isn't one of Finnegan's pranks. He's done stuff like this, you know. Oh, poor Jim Kirk. Oh, before I forget, Lifeson is looking for you. Actually, I think I see him over there. You should probably find out what he wants.
Lead the way. Sorry guys, I am totally trying to get it to where the voice volume is much higher and the music and ambient stuff is lower. It'll take me some tweaking. Every game's a little different, and this one seems to be super finicky, so... But really, I want the voice volume to be popping for the voice acting.
Here's Lifeson, one of the best tactical cadets in your class. After Evelyn, of course.
I heard you were looking for me, Lifeson?
There you are. I wanted to thank you for helping me pass that final, and for all the other times you've helped me. Seriously, I might not have made the cadet cruise if it weren't for you. I hope Schaefer recognizes all you've done to lead our class. Have you got your assignment yet?
Not yet.
Well, Lieutenant DeSilne has all of the assignments now. I'd see what she knows. Before you do that, do me a favor and talk to Ian. He's got good news, and he won't settle down until he shares it with everyone, including you.
All right, take a look.
Oh, there's Ian. Let's find out what his big news is.
Sounds good.
Cadets Kwan and Peart, with a combined IQ of 231, which, I've heard, is almost up to Tomov's rating. That's the rumor, anyway.
How's it going, Ian?
Oh, hey. I've been looking for you.
Lifeson said you had good news?
Yes. I took the linguistics final again, and I
Nice,
aced
bro. Glad that worked out for you.
it. You and me both. It wouldn't have happened if I didn't follow your advice. You saw that I wasn't at my best that day and told me to give it another shot. So, I did. That perfect score really made a difference. Now I'm qualified to serve as both a science officer and a communications officer.
That's impressive, man. Congrats.
Thanks. Always good to have options, right? Kiro took your advice too. I think it worked out for him since he's slightly less scowly than usual. Let me know if I'm right, okay?
Copy that.
I think I see Kiro over there. Come on. Come on, this way. And here we have the smartest person in your class, or so I've heard. It's not entirely fair. Kiro is a super genius, and he's built like a brick shit. Yep, yes.
Hey, Kiro, what's up?
Cadet, it is agreeable to be in your presence. Your advice regarding Federation history was advantageous. It allowed me to pass the final test with satisfactory marks. I am pleased.
That's good to hear.
In the interest of camaraderie, I now inform you that Captain Schaefer is still selecting the senior staff for the upcoming training cruise. There is a 78.4% chance that you will be selected for a position, based on my current statistical models. Lieutenant Tassil may have more conclusive data on the matter.
Okay.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
Copy that.
I'll wait out here. Tassilin should be inside.
Those pop-ups stay for quite some time, don't they? The tutorial pop-ups.
Good afternoon, Cadet. How may I be of assistance?
Is this where I get my training cruise assignment?
It is. I will access your assignment data now. One moment. Fascinating.
Lieutenant?
Your assignment is not listed. Inquiries on the matter have been directed to Captain Schaefer himself.
Is there a problem?
That remains to be seen. I suggest you report to Captain Schaefer and ask him personally. He is in the office behind me.
Roger that.
Objects you can interact with have a glow around them. Press A to interact
other door.
with the doorbell to notify Captain Schaefer of your presence.
Those animations are a little clunky. It's all good.
Good to see you, Cadet. Today's the big day. Congratulations. Judging by that look on your face, I trust this visit concerns your assignment on the training cruise.
Yes, sir.
Well, you can relax. I'm happy to report that you won't be my new bilge officer. Far from it.
Oh, thank you, Captain.
There is a matter I'd like to address, however. Your academic record is impressive, but I don't see your results for the advanced phaser training program. Can you shed some light on that for me?
Yeah, I'm not a tactical officer, sir. I concentrated on
The Federation
horses for
is
my
at
work.
war with the Klingon Empire, Cadet. Shouldn't need to remind you that Klingons enjoy close combat with their enemies. That in mind, I want everyone on my senior staff to complete that program. No exceptions.
Did you say senior staff, sir?
I did indeed. There's a place for a cadet like you on my bridge, once you finish that phaser course. My chief engineer and tactical officer have programmed a training simulator for you. I look forward to seeing your results.
May I ask who those cadets are, sir?
Cadets Tilly and Surveyor, respectively. They've been working on the simulation for me for some time now. Interesting pair, those two. Some of the staff question bringing Tilly along on the cruise as a junior, but her professors assure me that she's up to the task.
It'll be a good experience for her, sir.
Indeed. She'll meet you out in the quad. Talk to her to start the training, and I'll see you when you're finished. That's all for now, Cadet. Dismissed.
Yes, sir. By the way, isn't that the actor who took over the role of Spartacus? Liam... Oh, fuck, I can't remember his name now. It really sounds like him. I'm totally gonna have to go up and look that up after after I finish this.
I still can't believe I got the chief engineer spot. Yes, it's just for the cadet training cruise, but still, how many juniors get to go on the cruise, let alone as a department head? This is exciting. Okay. Whew, deep breath. I'm good. Woo! Enough about me. Where did you end up?
Senior staff.
Yeah? I was wondering why you wanted us to set up the program for you. Now I know. Hey, I should warn you, it can get pretty lively. With the Klingons and aggression and... I should probably stop telling you about the program now.
Oh, I'm a little nervous now.
Oh, no, don't worry. You'll do fine. There's no doubt in my mind. Come on, I'll take you there. Savea's waiting over at the simulator. You know how cranky she gets when people are late.
Lead the way.
Finnegan actually graduated. I guess the Irish are lucky after all.
But tis. Alright, so we're gonna follow Tilly. We gotta go take this phaser test, apparently. That's part of the tutorial series. They're gonna teach me how to do the
No one was
land-based
assigned to
combat
a
now.
Constitution class. Not even you. That's crazy. How many times did you run the Kobayashi Maru? Kirk's up to 2 now.
Lore drops to keep people juiced up on the lore tidbits.
To sprint, press and hold the left
We better
stick
hurry
while
or we'll
moving.
lose our spot. Ooh, I hate running.
I hate running too, Tilly.
Uh-oh. There's Ev. And she's looking impatient.
There you are. About time. Program's loaded and ready to go. I hope this is your lucky simulator. It's been nothing but bad luck for Kirk.
I'll need a phaser.
Yeah, those are pretty useful in phaser training, huh? Too bad tricorders don't have a stun setting. You'd get top marks. Kidding. I'm kidding. The phasers are in the armory by the holodecks. Grab one there.
Let's do it.
Running is the worst.
Press left to scan the area. Your tricorder will point you toward your nearest objective.
Okie dokie. The UI is pretty clean too. Again, I'm playing on the Xbox port. I'm on the Series X.
The pistol has been automatically equipped.
I do wish those UI pop-ups though would go away quicker.
Just go to the center of the room.
Choose your pain.
Lockjaw! This part of the game I've always found to be a little bit clunky.
While in combat, certain actions are disabled.
I still,
Once you drop out of combat,
yeah,
more
it
details
still
about
is.
ground
It
combat
takes a
will
little bit
become available.
getting used to. I guess we're done. Yeah, we're done.
Hold
Sorry, I was
Y to
herping and derping
holster
there.
and draw your weapon.
Hippy dippy.
Nice work, Cadet. A few points below Surveyor's personal best, but it was your first try. You'll have plenty of opportunities to knock her from her perch at the top of the list once we're underway.
Thanks, Captain. What's my assignment?
That I do, Cadet. First officer station is yours. That's if you want it, of course. The bilge officer spot is still open.
First officer's fine with me, sir.
Thought you might say that. You've done well here, Cadet. I expect that trend to continue, onward and upward, throughout your career.
Thank you, sir. It will be an honor.
Likewise. I'll see you on the bridge then. And congratulations.
Thanks.
Wow, look at you, first officer. You're gonna do a great job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That thing the captain said about the bilge officer spot was pretty funny, though. I mean, we don't even have those anymore. Wait, do we? Anyway, first officer. How does it feel?
Well, it's a lot of pressure. Hopefully I'm up for it.
Seriously, Captain Schaefer didn't make that decision lightly. He believes in you, just like me. Even though you got me blown up in the Kobayashi Maru. Awkward. Well, we should get going to the shuttle bay. Everybody's waiting for the ceremonial send-off toast. Guess who gets to give that?
Yay, me. So she's done a really good job at voice acting in this game so far. Like, that's why she gets paid the big bucks. Coming over and
Now hear this.
drop it in from
All
Discovery.
cadets report to shuttle bay to prepare for departure.
Okay! The rest of the senior staff is waiting just ahead. Time for your big speech. How are you gonna play it? Inspirational? Heartwarming? That could be good. Hey, make Savea cry, like just a single tear. Warrior style. Anyway, I'll meet you at the bar. No pressure, you're gonna be great.
I am gonna be great. I shall be a great captain. Although, technically I'm not gonna be captain yet. May I have everyone's attention, please? You are the senior staff of the USS Sentinel. Each and every one of us is trained for the task at hand, and we are ready. I see fear and uncertainty in your eyes. Being responsible for so many lives is a burden, but we will go forth boldly. Work together using everything we've learned here. To the Sentinel, to her crew, and to the Academy. Hurrah! Tequila for everyone!
Are you ready to head to the ship?
I am.
I can't believe we're finally doing this. Ooh, look over there. That's the Glen, one of the new Crossfield class ships. No one really knows much about her or her capabilities. Well, at Starfleet Academy anyway. Maybe we'll work on a ship like that someday. For now, our ship's here. She's a Malachowski class, Captain Schaefer's pride and joy. Good speed for her class, definitely maneuverable. A stout, solid, battle-proven design, for sure. I can't wait to see what she can do. Let's land and find out. Okay, we need to check in with the deck officer first, then head to our stations. Oh man, I cannot wait to see the engine room. My engine room. Yeah!
Welcome aboard. What's your name, cadet? Yes, here we are. Acting First Officer. You're all set.
Where's the captain?
Report to Captain Schaefer on the bridge. He's been expecting you. Use the turbolift behind me. It'll take you directly there.
Copy that. Does it matter which way I go? I don't think it does.
Ah, there you are. Computer, note the executive officer has reported for duty in the ship's log. Welcome aboard, XR.
Thank you very much,
You're right
Captain.
on time. All decks have reported in. We're ready to get underway. Let's start things simple by getting the old girl out of dry dock, huh? Contact dock control and get clearance to depart. After we're cleared, close the shuttle bay doors and disable the tractor moorings.
Copy that. Ian, get clearance from control for the Sentinel to
Dock
leave.
control has cleared us to depart.
Thank you very much.
Acknowledged. Carry on.
Tomov, send the signal to close the shuttle bay doors.
Shuttle bay doors are closed.
Acknowledged. Carry on.
Disable the tractor moorings. That's on me, actually. Oh, I'm gonna go take over someone's workstation. Move to one side, bish. Speak with the captain.
Erez, take us out. 1/4 impulse.
Okay. Stand at the first officer's station. I want a chair.
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Acknowledged, Helm. Set a course for Vulcan. Warp 4.
Course laid in, sir.
Engage.
Pew pew! Oh, that's a pretty cool scene right there. Look at that.
Incoming transmission.
Captain, I'm picking up a distress call from the SS Fortuna. Audio only.
Put them through, comms.
This is the Fortuna! Can you hear me? warp core is failing. We could really use some help here.
Let them know we're on our way. Helm, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes.
3 minutes, that's
Transporter
quick.
room. Prepare to beam over survivors.
Sir, sensors can't read anything in the vicinity of the Fortuna.
Communications are out as well.
Keep trying to hail them, comms. XO, let's discuss the situation.
Copy that. What do you want to discuss?
Well, XO, you heard the distress call. What are your recommendations?
Is this part of the training cruise?
Afraid not. This is the real deal. Per Starfleet regs, we're the closest ship to the Fortuna, so it's our duty to assist.
Strange that the transition was audio only.
Not usually, no. Good instincts. How would you proceed here?
Shields up. Better safe than sorry.
Good call. There's something about this that's not sitting right with me.
Could be a trap, sir.
Agreed. Yellow alert. Surveyor, bring the shields up. Get down to the transporter room, XO. I want you to oversee the rescue efforts from there.
Copy that.
Desmond, the Fortuna should be in range. Give me an update.
I'm getting some weird readings. I can't get a solid lock. There may be interference. Trying to compensate. I think I have it. This is a lot different than the training scenarios. Beaming them over now. Klingons!
Desmond? Come in! What happened? Desmond?
Hold on. We're reading disruptor fire in the transporter room. And Klingons are beaming in on multiple decks. All hands, this is the captain. Repel borders. I repeat, repel borders.
Your orders, Captain?
You have the command codes to unlock an armory near your position. Arm yourself and any security team members you find, and then repel any borders you come across.
What about the enemy ship, sir?
You let us worry about that. Right now, I need you doing what you can to get those Klingons off my ship. Bet you're glad you took that phaser course now, huh? Shoot straight and stay safe down there.
Yes, sir.
Phaser rifle. To do so, press the menu button and select the captain option under the ship and crew heading. Dropped for you. Move near the item and it will be automatically added to your inventory. You have recovered a hypo spray.
We're reading Klingon boarding parties on multiple decks, XO. Our security teams are spread thin. I need you to get to engineering and keep it secure. It's bound to be a priority target for the enemy.
Press the right stick to crouch. Crouching gives a defensive bonus against ranged attacks, but increases damage from melee attacks.
You have no idea how happy I am to see you. They were looking for something in here. Can't imagine what, though. I mean, they have warp and impulse tech. What else would be in engineering? Especially since the ship's a complete mess, thanks to them. Is there a part they didn't shoot? Sorry, I could really use your help, since you're here.
Stop crouching, bro.
As I was saying, the ship's taken a lot of damage. I'll do what I can to get the essentials online, but I could use some help. See anything you could do in here?
I can reinforce the ship's shields.
Okay. Our sensor systems took a beating in the fight. Targeting navigational, environmental, it's not good. I needed to get him back online. You can initialize the navigational sensor array from the center console here. Do the same thing for the other sensors at the 2 consoles by the wall across from me. Sound good?
I'm on it.
Sometimes missions specialized to your career class are available.
Glad you're still with us. We could use a hand up here. We've taken casualties, and the Klingons could send more boarding parties at any time. Do what you need to do down there, and report to the bridge.
Shields!
Prepare for...
Who is in command here? Speak now!
I'm Captain Schaefer, and you are?
I am Ja'ula of House Mokai. Surrender now, Captain, while you're still able.
Request denied. Get off my ship! Get off my ship!
If you insist, Captain. Sonju!
What happened here?
Incoming transmission.
Do I have your attention, Starfleet?
Captain, are you all right?
Silence! Surrender your ship and all classified data within it to me. Immediately! Schaefer, order your crew to do as I say.
XO, follow my orders to the letter. Fire on my position.
Spoken like a Klingon, Captain. Now die like one.
What do we do now?
Makes la becca. No. Mech, so we chichu, it's a ticho. Makes la becca.
We're still here. Most of us, anyway. The captain. Look, the captain knew what was at stake. He gave the order, and you followed it. If you hadn't, we'd probably all be dead now. So, you're the captain now. We're with you. Let's make his sacrifice count.
Hoorah.
To sit, press A while targeting the chair you wish to sit in. Bridge officers add abilities to your ship in space and accompany you on away missions on the ground.
All decks have reported in. We took some casualties and sick bay is full. All systems have taken damage, but some were hit worse than others. Life support is stable. Past that, it's not exactly optimal.
Send out a distress call.
Working on it, but something's jamming our long-range comms on all frequencies.
Keep trying. What's the status of this Klingon ship, Evelyn?
Still running under cloak. We knocked him around pretty good before they slinked off with their tail between their legs. That said, we're in rough shape ourselves.
Tilly, damage report.
Control teams are assigned. We've put out all the fires and started patching the hull breaches, but it's gonna take a while. We'll get the critical systems back online as soon as we're able, Captain.
Copy that. Ian, can we contact the Fortuna?
Still reading their distress signal. I can break through the jamming at short range. Shall I hail
Absolutely. Let's see how they're doing.
them? Opening hailing frequencies now, Captain.
Fortuna, this is the USS Sentinel. What is your status?
Greetings, Captain. Thank you for coming to my aid. I must apologize. I sent the distress signal under duress. I'm sure you'll do the same with a Klingon disruptor pointed at your head. Quite so, Captain. Our Klingon friends took pains to make my plight look convincing, to the point of damaging my warp drive beyond function. At the risk of wearing out my welcome, would you be so kind and assist me? I'd rather not be around if the Klingons come back.
Alright, let's see what I can do.
Press up to increase your ship speed. Press down to decrease your ship speed. Use the left stick to pitch downward or upward, as well as to turn left or right. Position yourself near the ships and press A to interact with them.
Can't say I blame them. I wouldn't want to fight Klingons in a tub like that either. Speaking of Klingons...
Engineering, status report?
We have a problem. Most of our plasma injectors are a wreck. See, plasma injectors are made to take a beating, but this damage goes way beyond what would happen in a fight. Pretty sure the Klingons sabotaged them when they boarded us. They wanted to strand us here. Tamav is installing our spare injectors, but we're 3 short. Without those, we can't go to warp.
Recommendations?
You're not the first ship the Klingons have hit here, Captain. There's wreckage throughout the system. I recommend scanning the derelicts nearby. We may be able to find and recover intact plasma injectors from the wreckage.
Copy that. Let's make it happen.
Scanning in progress. I'm picking up a few compatible parts in the wreckage. Blast off the outer casings on those units and we can get what we need.
Press the right trigger to fire energy weapons. Warning, ship under attack.
Okay, these injectors are a little beat up, but I can work with them. Some of these are real top-shelf tech. Type J's with a 2-liter flow, modulating reserves, and those sweet new Commodores.
Good. Remember the Klingons? Work fast, please.
Gonna need a little time to get these installed. I'd rather not breach the core after we go to warp because of full system meltdown. And that can happen with dicey injectors.
Tilly.
Right. I'm on it, Captain.
Good. Evelyn, what's our status?
While engineering deals with the warp core, we're stuck here. We need critical systems back online ASAP. It's a sure bet the Klingons are making repairs, and they aren't as safety concerned as we are. They might be back and shooting faster than we'd like.
We need to find out what's
We're
jamming
on
our
it,
comms.
Captain. I located several Klingon military satellites nearby. Ian thinks we'll be able to reach Starfleet if we destroy the satellites, and I agree. Besides, we could use a little more target practice.
Let's do it.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it. Use your phaser banks to weaken shielded targets. Warning, ship is under attack. Use your torpedoes on an enemy when their shield is down.
That Klingon ship took some real damage during the fight. I bet she's leaking plasma all over the place. We might be able to use that to find them.
Do it. Need to deal with them and fast.
No argument here. I'd rather not get blown up by Klingons on a cadet cruise. Or, ever, really. Scanning now. Oh, yes! I found it!
Well done.
Sending you the data now. We can trace their plasma signature right back to the source. It'll show up on the map.
Erez, plot an intercept course.
It's pretty far from us. We should travel at full impulse to reach it. This will temporarily take power from the other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
Hold the up button to activate and deactivate full impulse. High-yield torpedo will increase the power of your next torpedo attack.
Captain, while we have the opportunity, it might not be a bad idea to review some of the basic Starship combat files. Wouldn't hurt to be ready when the next group of enemies attack us out here.
Alright, bring up the files. We'll take a look.
Remember, though high-yield torpedo is powerful, it's practically useless against shielded foes. Ship is under attack. Explosions cause damage. Put some distance between yourself and exploding ships.
Incoming transmission, Captain. It's a Starfleet vessel, the Sabrova.
On screen, Ian.
This is Captain Thykir Shran. We've received your signal. What happened here?
Ambushed by Klingons, Captain.
I see. Ever since they acquired their cloaking device, they've been getting bold, even for Klingons. You're lucky to be alive, Cadet. Which reminds me, you're on Captain Schaefer's ship. Where is he?
He was captured, taken to the Klingon ship, and they killed him after he ordered us to fire on his position.
And did you follow his orders?
I did, sir.
I see. Unfortunate. I served with Anton on the Endeavor. He was a fine officer. We could use more like him. I take it you're the acting captain then?
I am.
Very well. Schaefer didn't place trust in his officers lightly. If he chose you to be his XO, he knew you could get the job done. I'll expect the same. Our first order of business is getting your ship and crew to safety. We'll escort you to make sure you get back in one piece.
When the Klingons, sir,
I'm
they're
sure
still
they
out
are.
there.
And if they're foolish enough to come back looking for a fight, they'll get one. In the meantime, set a course for our position. Sabrova, out.
Yes, sir.
were on our way to check in on another Starfleet vessel when we received your distress signal. That vessel is still not responding to hails. Considering what happened to you, I'm beginning to fear the worst. I'm going to investigate, and I want you to join me. If the Klingons are up to no good in that system, I'll need backup. I know it's asking a lot, but we're at war. Consider this a field promotion, Cadet. You have your orders.
All right.
This feels wrong,
Oh,
doesn't it?
we got an overlay
I mean, the
here
captain
that's
just
messing
got
up my
killed by a
dialogue.
You're right. You're right. For all we know, this Ja'ula could be behind
No.
what happened to that other ship. We should help them. I'll get back down to engineering, Captain.
Well, I'm just going to pick an option. It doesn't really matter because I need to get rid of this overlay. All right. All right, we should be able to trigger the dialogue now. There we go.
This feels wrong, doesn't it? I mean, the captain just got killed by a House Mokai matriarch over something she thought we had on board. Shouldn't we be chasing her instead?
Well, the senior officer is Shran Tilly. We've got our orders.
You're right. You're right. For all we know, this Ja'ula could be behind what happened to that other ship. We should help them. I'll get back down to engineering, Captain. We are ready to go to warp when you are.
Engage. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the end of this tutorial episode intro series. This was the Discovery Starfleet intro quest line here in Star Trek Online. I'm playing here in March 2023 on the Xbox Series X. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Support with a membership, super chat, super thanks. All those ways keep the lights on, keep me paid, keep me doing this full time. There's also a Discord channel and a Patreon page. So hopefully we'll see you one way or the other. And don't forget, in the next video, we will be continuing our ongoing missions in Star Trek Online and all the other things we do here on YouTube. So until then, stay safe.